Last night in my dreams, or in the last few months, there was a lot of theme around Paris. Last night in my dream, we went to the Tower of Paris, and when I was talking about it, it seemed to me like I said like the pyramids of Paris when I talked about it this morning, because this morning I meditated and I had a lot of like the message that was coming through in my meditation is the pyramids hold the secret of the future skylines, which then reminded me of also skylines, timelines, the timelines of humanity. And in my dreams this morning, I saw this very vivid image of trees, and then the trees became like a mandala, and it just like was all trees around, and then in the middle there was like white light. And then later I was doing some automatic writing, and it was like two big pages, but the main thing that was coming up was I need to meditate and go to the place that's right underneath the Tower of Paris, and just look above, right above in the skyline area where it goes from Earth to space. There's something there that I need to go into in this meditation to explore. And the last piece about that was that the tower is like pointing up, and it just like, the word that came to me was on the spot. Like it's on the spot. There's something right above the tower. Like the tower is pointing to a specific place, and the message was clear to not look for something physical that is seen to the physical eyes, but look into the energetic layers that right above that place. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means anything. I'm not sure. I'm in this uncovering process, but there was a lot of themes, a lot of synchronicities around Paris and French in my dreams and in my meditations, and then just around me. And in this meditation, I'm going to go into that space and see what's there, and just see what's coming up, and what's the message, if there's anything deeper there for me. So come with me. I'm kind of seeing myself at the bottom of the tower in Paris. I'm kind of just noticing my surrounding. It seems like it's a nighttime. I'm just going to start traveling up with my consciousness, traveling up the tower from the left side. It's kind of like the side that's on the left, but it's closer to me from wherever I'm standing. But it's kind of like I'm going to track that side all the way up. Okay, I'm at the top, and I'm just kind of hovering exactly above the tip. Okay, I'm going to look above and just kind of sense what's there. For some reason, I feel a little fear, like there's some fear coming up for me as I'm standing here. So I'm just kind of going to give space to this fear inside of me. I'm feeling this fear in my solar plexus and in my throat a little bit, but more in my solar plexus, kind of down to my root from the inside. And I'm just kind of feeling like something became really hard and like just black and just hard, like a piece of metal that is kind of black, and it goes from my solar plexus. It's about this thick. It goes from my solar plexus down to my root, but not straight line down, but a little back towards my back, towards the base of my spine. And I'm noticing a sensation in my left foot. And I know it's my star brother, Eldorian, just came to hold me. And I feel his sensation in my right foot now. He came to hold me, just kind of reminding me that they are with me. And also what's coming up for me, me being in this point may open some door for them to come through and do the work that they need to do, which I'm not sure what the work that they need to do here. So I feel like I'm kind of like a vessel for them, in a way. I feel a lot of energy in my feet, especially my right foot. It's like he's inserting something in both. I feel it in both my feet, but especially my right foot. I feel it very strongly. I'm kind of pausing here, just giving space to this feeling in my stomach. And I definitely feel it's like softening a little bit. It's really weird. I have this download of doing what they were teaching me once, which is stabilizing realms through my physical body, but doing it right above the Tower of Paris. Now that I'm here, I'm kind of feeling that this is what I'm being called to do here. And the reason why they work with me, and when I say they, I mean my star family, the reason why they work with me in that way is because I am in an embodied body here on planet Earth, and they are not. They're basically disembodied in planet Earth. So through me, I can bring those, like stabilizing these specific realms here, and then I pass it to them, and they take it to where they stabilize it. But before I'm kind of going to this, I'm just making sure that I am feeling pretty balanced. So just giving space to the fear really helps, like, softening it. So for some reason, I'm starting to kind of intuitively moving in circles. For some reason, it's counterclockwise at the top of the tower. I feel like what it is, it's like kind of grounding my energy, almost like through the tower down into the earth. And just kind of imagining my energy grounding all the way into the earth, through all of the layers of the earth, all the way to the core of the earth, and then it grabs the core, it wraps around the core. So I'm very rooted into the earth. And then slowly through my roots, I'm bringing up the energy from the earth. It's a golden, swirly energy that goes from the earth through my roots, all the way through my roots into my physical body, and then through my physical body, so through all of my chakras, my root, my sacral, my solar plexus, my heart, my throat, my third eye, my crown, outside of my crown, and handing it over to my star family to take it from there. Okay, huge chills. I feel very stable and solid and just super grounded. It's almost like I feel like I'm holding their roots for them, for whatever it is that they need to do up there, because I don't feel like I'm here to do what they're doing up there. I feel like what I'm here to do is hold this exact spot, and I have chills as I'm saying it. So that feels like a confirmation. So I'm like right at the top of the tower, and they are working around the the skyline between Earth and space, right above there. I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like they're working on some grids, harmonizing, balancing. I'm feeling so curious though, like why did they need me for it? Because I don't know if they needed me for it or they just want to train me, because they have been training me for a lot of different things. So let me ask, are you training me right now? Or do you need my support here? I do feel like they do need me because I'm embodied in this 3D, you know, I'm of the earth and they are not of the earth. So what I'm getting is that, is that true? Yeah, so what I'm getting is that I am through my physical body, when I'm in an embodied body on planet Earth, through my physical body, I can pull the energy from the earth, and when it goes through my physical body or through a physical body, it's way more supportive and helpful for the earth when you do this type of grid work. Yeah, I have chills as I'm saying it. That feels true. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but what I'm kind of getting is that there's some distortion right above that point. There's like some distorted energy right above that point, and to bring Earth's energy through my physical body when I'm at the top of it and then pass it to them, so they're able to restore coherence in that area of there's a lot of distortions there. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like happening. It's like the way I'm seeing it, it's almost like think of like a web. So I'm almost seeing it as like a rupture in the web that is like a hole, because the web is infinite and it's infinite for the entire universe. So it feels like there's a pocket of rupture and some kind of like a hole that creates this distortion, like energy of distortion in that area. And I don't know how it's impacting the earth and the people on the earth, or specifically in that area in Paris. Not sure, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, now I kind of feel called to join them to restore that rupture, because that feels valuable for me and for what I do. And it's different when they're around me, like I can feel them all around me, rather than I'm here by myself, because to be here by myself would be very scary. It's a very big rupture, I'll be honest with you. It's like, it seemed small when I looked at it from afar, but now that I'm closer to it, it seems very wide. Like it's not something I can hold with my hands. It's like a very wide area, it seems like. Seed of life, the sacred geometry, the seed of life goes here. Okay, because the seed of life, it's almost like it's a seed that's creating the web of life. So I'm placing the seed of life in this area. I'm kind of understanding why I'm here also, because I've been calling in to learn more about different sacred geometry, and I know about a few, and then now I'm kind of learning about others. So the seed of life it's like a seed, especially when places of ruptures like this, when there's a big rupture, instead of starting to restore the rupture in every area, I can put the seed of life here in the middle, and then for it to kind of create new threads. And then from that seed, I can just kind of focus on connecting that seed to the rest of the web, which makes it a lot easier. Huh, I understand that. Okay. Oh. It's like almost feels like if you are a human and you have a hole in your aura, it feels something like that. It's like the earth has a hole in its aura right above the Tower of Paris, and that's what I'm kind of working on right now to restore. You know, of course, the hole is way bigger because it's a hole in the aura of the earth rather than a hole in our aura as humans, right? I'm noticing something inside my solar plexus is tapping right now. It's like my solar plexus is like tick, 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 tick. That's the sensation inside of my body. So it's really weird. It's almost like, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, whoa, I'm like all chills. Okay, so me working at this part of the earth is automatically working something inside of my body. That's insane. And it makes sense because I've done other grid works like that it's like my body is like demonstrating the earth, but I never done it the other way around when I work on the earth and I can feel it's working in my body. So it's like almost like there's something about the solar plexus, like it's like that's related to this for me. I'm not sure if that's how it is for others, but for me at this point, this moment, that's what it's mirroring back to me. Now it feels like I'm putting a new code or something, transmitting some code into these threads, into this part of the web. I don't know how to explain this. It's like I feel like I'm kind of going over the threads just to make them stronger. Like making them solid and strong, just like how it's supposed to be, kind of going over some layers. It feels like, right now it feels like I'm kind of communicating with the web and just asking the web to just, it's almost like just a moment of presence with the web. Just communicating with the web in ways that you communicate with energy, which is not words, it's through a felt sense, it's through just feeling it. Almost like mirroring, that's the word that's coming up for me. Mirroring to this part of the web. Mirroring it, mirroring my body, my energy to it. And this is usually how I kind of end things, is just to kind of, I don't know, the word that's coming up is cushion it out. That's the felt sense of what it is. It's all restored and there's way more light now. It's more like rainbow light with gold, and it feels whole now. And it's almost like it's creating way more light on the city. Not physical light, but energetically, there's more light on the city. The message I received in my meditation this morning was the pyramids hold the secrets of the future skylines. I feel like it led me to this work, to this process, but I also feel like there's a lot more mystery in this. I'm curious what you think. If anything comes up for you as you're watching this, share in the comments. I would love to know. But I feel like it's the pyramids, it's not just one thing, it's a lot of different things. It goes to a lot of different ways, and something related to structure and light. Because the pyramids are more like the structures, and the mandala that I saw in my dream this morning, in my really vivid dream, I saw a mandala of trees in a circle, and there was white light in the center, while I was hearing this very strong, intense frequency waves in my brain. So there's a lot of threads that are kind of connecting, and it's still unfolding. Wow, you guys, I did not expect that. So I have a few things for you. I haven't spoke much about Gridwork yet on my channel. I'm definitely going to speak more of Gridwork. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to definitely bring it on a lot, as it's huge part of RWAM technology. It's huge part of the work that I'm here for, the work that I do. So if you don't know what energy weaving is, it's what I was doing weaving on the web. I'm inviting you to watch the video above, where I talk about really explaining energy weaving and who is it for and what you can do with it. And so this is the process of RWAM technology, the technology that I'm currently in this process of birthing into the world. This technology at its core is energy weaving, deep chakra work, and then it's universal parts work and somatic guidance, somatic work. So it goes into a lot of different ways. We can work on a human body, whether if it's for yourself or on others. That's what I do. I work on clients one-on-one, in person, on online, and also you can also work on the earth, right? Just like I did in this video. You can also work more like universal work, and you know, working with timelines and things like that. Now, I do want to say, one thing I've noticed when I do this work is sometimes I don't really know what timeline I'm working on. So for example, what I just did in Paris, this work, I'm not sure if it's something that's actually happening right now in this present moment and this 3D timeline that we're in right now, or I worked on a different timeline, either in the future or in the past or whatever, you know. I could check it when I'm working on things, but it just doesn't seem very important to me, honestly. That part doesn't seem, personally, the story doesn't really matter to me, only where I'm feeling called to come and work on. Yeah, so that's one thing I wanted to say. And about RWAM technology, if you are a woman and you are feeling a draw to energy weaving, if you're feeling a draw to grid work, to work one-on-one with people, feeling called to step into service in that way for people, for humanity, for the earth, or if you are already a practitioner or you want to expand more into energy weaving or deep chakra work, I'm inviting you to check the links in the description below. There's a link to book an interview, a sacred interview with me. I am in this process of interviewing women who are feeling that draw to understand how this technology wants to be birthed into the world and in what way, and whom is it for. So I already interviewed more than 55 women, and it's been deeply clarifying for me and for my research, and also have been deeply clarifying for their path. So it's a win-win situation. So check the links below also for more events and things and exciting things coming up. Check below, and yeah, Stay tuned for more. Thank you for tuning in, and I would love to hear your comments. What's coming up for you as you're watching this?